we'll be covering the portion distortion lesson. To start, introduce yourself and the topic of today, portion distortion. Then you can use the script to help you with the opening parts, talking about how packaging and eating out have really changed how much we think is an appropriate amount to eat over the years. Next, we'll move into the activity, 20 years of portion distortion. On the board, you'll have these visuals showing on the left what a proper portion was 20 years ago, and then under these yellow flaps, the number of calories in a portion now. As you play the game and ask participants to guess the calories now, you can use this answer key to help you out. Just lift each flap to reveal the answers. Next, you can put this visual on the board to show how much physical activity you would have to do to burn off those extra calories that have come from increasing our portion sizes over the years. This next part will involve the food model, so you need to go into the closet and get out the carbohydrates diabetes kit. This is where the food models live. For this activity, you will just need 3 food models: dry cereal, the noodles, and the cheese stick. In this part, you will be asking participants to hold up either their finger, their fist, or a hand to show the proper portion sizes for each of these ingredients. For example, the noodles is a handful, the dry cereal is 1 fist, and the cheese stick is 1 finger. Alright. The last part is all about how we can change our environment to set us up for better portion control. In this part, 2 different studies are mentioned. Because a lot of people are visual learners, make sure you have these posters kind of depicting the studies on the board as well. They're really interesting. The last part is giving out the handout. Notice on the front there's a nice helpful portion guide with different parts of the body. And on the back are some really great goals that can get people's ideas flowing for how they can make changes to better have appropriate portions. Thanks for watching. Hey recipe leaders, this part is for you. During class, use the portion guide handout to demonstrate with the ingredients you're using how much 1 serving is. For example, 2 fists or 2 cups of salad grains is 1 serving, while half a cup or a handful of cooked grains or starches like pasta or rice is 1 serving. Try to include as many food groups as possible with your meal. Ask about their perception of what a normal serving is, and share about how you try to practice smart portions.
Cooking in the kitchen is a time when people often like to share stories of their day, tell experiences, and ask questions. When someone is speaking, it is very respectful to let them know that you are listening and care about what they are saying. This is called active listening, and it can be demonstrated in several ways. One way to demonstrate active listening is through body language. You can demonstrate this through open posture, making eye contact with that person, and being attentive. Another active listening skill is summarize and reflect what the person is saying. This lets the person speaking know that you are listening and understanding what they are saying. So what I'm hearing is that you are very overwhelmed and everything going on has made it really hard for you to focus on your food choices. It sounds like you are having a really great time cooking with your family. In classes, sometimes monologuing happens. If someone is monologuing or just going on about an issue that they care about, wait for an opening and then affirm what they've been saying, and then redirect the conversation to what the question or the topic was about. With active listening, it's also important to listen for things that aren't said. Often people come to a class with things that are on their mind, things going on in their family and situations. So watch for body language and any nonverbal cues that might give you an opportunity to again engage with them about what might be on their mind, and again keep it in the context of the class, but just acknowledge that there are other things that people bring with them to class. Using these steps help to show a person that you understand and care about what they are saying and who they are.